back to my channel, Yo Frags. My name is Yohan. Thank you so much for joining me today as we talk about one of my favorite perfumers and their perfume house, Aaron Terrence Hughes, the legend himself. Today we'll be going over and talking about my opinions and feelings on Red Fever. This is the 2025, I don't want to say reformulation, but I'm pretty sure it was reformulated. Still very high quality, still has Rose Absolute, but from my nose, comparing it to an older batch that I had, it definitely smells the same but has different properties. I don't know if that's the right word, but I discussed it a little bit in my Aaron Terrence Hughes Oud Noir video. But to give kind of a brief summary, I love Aaron Terrence Hughes. I love his house. I love his work. I love his videos. I'm a huge fanboy, and Red Fever is one of my 10 out of 10 masterpiece fragrances that I would keep for the rest of my life. It is such a beautiful rose. Like, if you have not smelled real Rose Absolute yet, oh my gosh, it is like, once you smell it, you can't smell anything else. It doesn't come close to it. I did talk about in the other Oud Noir video about the 100 ml caps, and now I can finally show you guys kind of what I meant by that. So you see here, right, it'll hold, right, the cap will hold when it's upside down, but you hear that like clanging. So look at how much force I use to just take it off. It comes right off, okay, right? I'm putting it on the ground. I'm gonna lift it up. It just comes right off. And I said that, like, if I try to do it a certain way, I can kind of get it to lift off. See if I can do it now. But I have to really, it's just not, it's just not secure enough. Like, I would not feel comfortable traveling with this. I love the bottle. I do miss the old bottle presentation, but I mean, I just love the design, the badge, just everything about it. I love the silver accents. The smell itself, it's the best way I can describe it is like Parfums de Marly Delina, but made masculine, made more alluring, and made more dark. Not in a dark sense of like a gourmand or a like smoky incense dark in the night, but more just like a super alluring, like if Delina is like a bright pink, this is like a crimson pink, or like a blood red with like a couple pink in it, like a little drop mixed with a little bit of pink. Like, it's very alluring, like it's seductive. It's a seductive scent, and it's so good. The original formulation, from what I could tell, definitely lasts longer and projects longer, but I kind of prefer this. Like the old formulation, I easily will get, like, no joke, on clothes I will smell that for a week, and on skin, even after washing and scrubbing, I will smell it well over 24 hours. With this one, on the other hand, it still has a lot of lasting power. Like, I will smell it on my skin for after 24 hours after scrubbing and washing, but it's not as in your face. The sillage, it's still kind of room filling. Like, I would say you have to be careful with the sprays, but I can spray this one comfortably 4 times and not worry about offending anybody or choking somebody out or choking myself out. But the old formulation, if I could only spray that thing like 2 times, and if I did any more, it would fill that room. It would choke people out. I do prefer this because it's more wearable to me, in the sense of being not offensive. And even though the scent is not offensive at all, sometimes people don't want to smell what you're wearing, and I totally get that. But the presentation is beautiful. The scent to me is a 10 out of 10. It's got that rose absolute, a lot of musks. It's slightly sweet and a little dark, alluring. Let me actually look up the notes for you guys, that way hopefully I could better explain it. So on his website, he lists the bergamot that is exclusively used by the House of Aaron Terrence used, the pear, the mid you have the lily, raspberry, plum, peach, in the base you have almond, vanilla, amber, oak moss, ambergris, and 2% rose absolute. Then the top you definitely get that pear. The bergamot, I don't get too much bergamot, but I think it's from all the fragrances that I have from Aaron Terrence Hughes, the bergamot is it is tart, but it's not too in your face, not too citrusy. The rose though, like the rose mixed with, I don't even get a lot of raspberry. I think the pear, peach, and rose are the main heavy hitters in this, but done super well, super masculine. I could not recommend this enough. Again, these are hard to come by in America, unfortunately. That's just the reality, especially with the tariffs and whatnot going on, but I'm not going to get political. But I think if you can get your hands on it, you should. This is just magical stuff. Like, I love this. I love the house. I know some people say, some people say he's gone too designer, he's gone too mass appealing, but I think he still balances well between designer friendly or mass appealing. This is like designer gone niche, but done right. Like, you still get the super high quality ingredients. The scent is still mass appealing, but also not like generic. I think him as a perfumer and his honesty and kind of what his brand represents is really refreshing in the fragrance community and the fragrance, brands that sell their perfumes. Yeah, I just have nothing but good things to say about Aaron, so I won't go too much further on glazing, but thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Stay safe, and God bless.